Usually we use this to make our stop motions, but today we'll be using this because I'm going to tell you the best free stop motion app out of the top 5. Lights, camera, and Lego. To start off, I literally just went to the App Store and I downloaded the first 5 stop motion apps. This included Stop Motion Studio, iMotion, Onion Cam 2, Stop Motion GIF, and Lifelapse. All these apps have one thing in common. They're cub. This means children under budget. They're all free. And before I get on with the video, I'd just like to say that these stop motion clips were done quickly, so they are not the best. Also, this is our opinion, and we'd love to know which app you like the best. The first app I looked at was Lifelapse. I messed around with Lifelapse, and it's a pretty good app to use to get you started with stop motion. It can do the simple things like onion skinning, timer, and a grid to make your stop motions level. It could even have brightness. Although all these good things, it does have these words when you download it. The next app I looked at was Stop Motion GIF. This is also a fantastic app to use. It can do onion skinning and it can preview photos easily and delete as well. It can also reach 50 frames per second, which is more than Lifelapse. Unfortunately, this app does have its downfalls. You actually have to press the button on the iPad or iPhone to make a photo. This is not very good for stop motion because you don't want your camera to bump around. This app is mainly used to make GIFs. Then I messed around with iMotion. iMotion has this really good feature. When you connect earbuds to your iPad or iPhone, it reacts like a remote to take your photos. It can also do onion skinning, timer, grid, and it can go up to 30 frames per second, and it's really responsive. But this app cannot zoom, which is a little bit disappointing. You also have to pay to add sound. Since it couldn't zoom, I had to make this really big base plate just to do a stop motion. This is how it turned out. The first clip is 15 frames per second and the next clip is 30. After I messed around with Onion Cam 2. I really enjoyed using this app. It has many features. You can control the lighting, it has onion skinning, it has grid, and it can go up to 30 frames per second, and it can also zoom, but it does have ads. It was really easy to use this app, and this clip only took a couple minutes to make. Finally, I used Stop Motion Studio. I couldn't believe how many features it had. Stop Motion Studio could do so many things. It can zoom, you can manually focus, you can change the lighting, it has so many filters, you can go up to 30 frames a second, it also has onion skinning, and it has that amazing feature of the earbud remote. You can also pay for the Pro version, which is only $5. To pick the best app is really hard. All of these apps are great, but I would say 5th would be Lifelapse, 4th would be Stop Motion GIF, 3rd would be iMotion, 2nd would be Onion Cam 2, and 1st would be Stop Motion Studio. All these apps are really great, and I'd love to know which app you like the best. Like and subscribe,
or watch another video.